This is Shadow. I've just landed onto the tanker.
How are things?
Not good. It looks like we're not the only ones who want to board this ship. Bunch of Russian mercs got on before me.
Great. We'll just have to get around it. Are you ready to start?
Yeah, but one question. What's this stinky trank gun?
Remember, we're not in the guards anymore. You're part of Philanthropony now, an anti-Metal Gear group and officially recognized by Counterwatt.
Still, could I get something more? Like grenades?
Nope.
A shotgun?
Nope.
A skin-tight leather sneaking suit?
Yes! I mean, no! Ugh. Anyway, stop moaning and let's get to work.
All right. Commencing?
Hey you, over there. Who are you?
Uh-oh, gotta go.
And we are live. Hello folks, welcome to the debut of, as the title suggests, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend, I am Shadow 007. Say hello, hon.
Hello.
And this game is crazy, to say the least. But
Let the mind fuck commence.
But also insanely relevant to today, especially later on in the game. The first part of the game's not much of a mindfuck, but it was my first Metal Gear Solid game too. And just for a bit of reassurance, I know this game back to front. It is my bread and butter compared to Metal Gear Solid 1. I've only played Metal Gear Solid 1 a handful of times, as you could probably tell. I am not good at Metal Gear Solid 1. This game, however, I know back to front.
That and 3.
And 3, of course, yeah, but this one I've actually played more than Metal Gear Solid 3.
Kind of like how I am with Ocarina of Time. I can beat that game in an entire day. A day and a half at most.
I could probably beat this in a day if you let me do it. And skip all the cutscenes.
Oh god.
Right, we'll let the intro play since we won't be seeing it again for some time. Kojima Productions. Blue Point Games did an amazing job remastering these games.
Ooh. I just got chills.
You never seen that intro before?
No.
Well, there you go.
Holy shit, I got chills. And
Yeah.
wow, I had no idea Phil Lamar was in this.
Yeah, he's in it. I'm not saying who he is, but he's in it.
No way.
Anyway, and for a little bit of advantage, we're going to use a save that I've already played. So it'll give us some extra goodies as well as some things to pick up. Tanker and plant, of course. Now, the first part of this game isn't a mindfuck, I will say that. The first part of the game, for the first couple hours, it's relatively normal, by Metal Gear Solid standards anyway.
Huh.
Then, later on, near the end of the game, the mindfucking shall commence. But yeah, I've played this game so many times, I'm amazed I didn't wear out my original PS2 disc.
Again, I got to do the same for Ocarina of Time.
Well, that's a cartridge, so that's lucky.
I know, but just saying is all.
No shit, it's fictional. So we're in the year 2007, 2 years after Shadow Moses.
Samurai Jack
No,
is in
it's
this
River.
game. Who knew?
2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Bearing in mind from a visual standpoint, this game came out in 2001.
Wow. I guess they knew that this game was the fan favorite.
No, Metal Gear Solid 3 is the fan favourite, I'd say.
But in terms of visuals, though.
Well, yeah, it still looks... Metal Gear Solid 3 looks better, but yeah, this game looks great.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
That's a really cool shot.
Yeah, and I think it is a Terminator reference, as Jarl points out. The electricity, the way he stands up.
Yep.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why
No
this one
way.
is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance
Does
is a
he,
major
though?
international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the
Yeah,
entrance to the holds?
the Marines are the best of
Looks
the
like
best.
there are a few entryways into the
I agree.
quarters.
The USMC, Uncle Sam's Misguided Children.
Never fuck with a Marine.
Unless you're Russian Spetsnaz, apparently.
Damn.
Brutal.
Damn, no mercy.
Ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
I want those boots.
I know, me too.
I love jack boots.
AKS 74U.
Ah,
Guess who?
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
and just to make it obvious, I've got one of those hats that keep you rare and warm in the winter.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
Yeah, you'll find out who that old fart is later.
Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time.
Oh.
Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Right, let's begin. Sleep tight, asshole. Get on that ship.
Yep.
Or in the ship, rather. We're already on it. Ooh.
Right.
Alright, I'm just
Why
gonna
is it always stealth mission on a ship that's so claustrophobic?
Alright. Just waiting for him to turn around.
Freeze.
Oh. Oh, but I wanted to go on a Disney cruise.
And down he goes.
Yeah, I'm just like, aw, but I wanted to go on a Disney cruise.
This isn't quite a Disney cruise.
Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers.
Right, so our first objective is to head to the top of the ship to find out where we're going.
Without getting spotted.
Freeze.
Right.
Sleep tight. Don't let the Ukrainians bite. I had to.
Yeah, well, these guys aren't Russian army, they're mercenaries. Former Soviet military.
Even so.
Yeah, I know. They're former Soviet army, mostly Spetsnaz. Yeah, they're a lot more efficient than the genome soldiers in Metal Gear Solid 1, so I need to be careful.
Yeah, no kidding, Allie. You need to sell like a Disney on eBay to get a Disney cruise.
Thank you.
Yeah, to afford a Disney cruise, that's gonna cost an arm, a leg, and your liver.
Sounds about right. to go through. Right. Whee! What? What do you want?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Right, he's down to the count. Just gonna jump in here quickly. There's some M9 ammo here, and of course, box! Oh shit.
Fuck!
I didn't realize he walked out. Don't worry, there's a easy way to avoid them. Just go in a box here and just wait. My fault.
Snake, get yourself out of sight now. Enemy search parties are on the way. It's a clearing. These aren't sentries you're dealing with. They're searching for you, and they know you don't want to be found. You can't make some feeble attempt at concealment. Make sure you're completely hidden in some place they wouldn't think of searching. Stop.
Just need to wait here. Yeah,
Someone's
Semtex.
snoring.
Yeah, one of the soldiers is the soldier I knocked out.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, these are the big guys with the armor and the padded jackets.
Clear!
Clear. Uh-oh.
You moved!
I didn't move, he kicked me. Nuts. Easy.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck C. Secure the stairs.
Yeah, these guys are much more efficient than the genome soldiers.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know why his vision code turned yellow there, but I wasn't taking any goddamn chances. They do have a bit of tunnel vision, but it's not quite as bad as Metal Gear Solid 1's tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Attack team, withdraw and regroup.
Alright, I'll just wait for him to piss off. Right, he's pissed off. Let's go. Yeah, that was my fault for not checking he was in the hallway when I came out.
It's okay.
Just double checking he's gonna stay unconscious and see if he's got anything on him. Bandages. Oh, they'll be handy if I'm bleeding.
Oh, what's that? reinforcements.
Yeah, see you later. If I manage to get away before they radio for backup, the alert's cancelled. Anyway.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Oh, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the hold to locate the actual metal... There's something about that soldier who was standing outside the infrastructure. I think you should check it out. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure to get out onto the navigational deck. That's where you need to go.
Alright, I'm just gonna lay here for a minute. Yep, he stopped bleeding. When the life bar's orange like that, it means he's bleeding.
Shalashaska has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think we deserve a
Snake,
little
they're all
credit. No
Spetsnaz.
one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
Jeez, Lee, shave those pits.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. Go!
Yeah, this is the first quote-unquote boss fight of the game.
I have no
Not too difficult, you just have to avoid her shots, really.
Nothing else matters to me.
Okay, that wasn't my intention to hit the light, but okay.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh no, this game isn't as stressful as the first game. Plus, I've played this game a lot more than the first game. Ooh, right in the head. Yeah, always lucky I've only got a tranquilizer gun. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, notice she's starting to slow down. Nice little detail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got her.
Nice.
Although, I really don't want to know what effect that many tranquilizers would have on a pregnant woman.
It probably hurt the baby.
Man, imagine in real life a fight like that, he would just need to use one to knock her out. Obviously,
Yeah.
being a game mechanic, I used about 10. Which in real life would probably kill someone.
A drone?
A cipher? Yeah, essentially a drone.
Cipher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Lukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
From the first game.
Yep.
Yeah, the Gru Colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
No, me? Never. Another mechanic as well that I haven't pointed out so far is if you hold up soldiers and make them shake stuff out, you collect for dog tags.
Oh, really?
But this being a previous save, as you can see, I've done that quite a lot. So that's why I've not bothered. Ordinarily as well, I would lift Olga here and take her dog tag, but I've already got it. So yeah, she can enjoy a nice little nap in the rain.
She's not dead, is she?
No, just knocked out.
Good.
Looks like a little angel, doesn't she?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
Sleeping Beauty may have been awakened by Prince Charming's kiss, but you better not try it here.
I'm with you.
Oh, God.
Besides, I've had enough of tomboys.
Oh yeah, the stealth camo that Snake was using at the start of this game, he got that if you got the bad ending in Metal Gear Solid 1 where Meryl died, and the game ended with you and with Snake and Otacon leaving.
I see.
I just need to come up here for a second, just to pick up this, and there's a set of thermal goggles up there. Don't look down. Are you talking about that black and white flag there, Wolf? The mercenaries probably put it up when they took control of the ship, though why you'd like to make it known is beyond me.
Freeze.
Oh yeah, and similar to Metal Gear Solid 3, you can destroy the radios.
Huh.
Sleep tight. Yeah, well, some mechanics, well, quite a few mechanics actually, in Metal Gear Solid 1 have aged like milk, shall we say. This game, however, is aged like a fine wine. Still very smooth to play. Yeah, got a suppressor on this thing now. First things first, let's destroy the sensor control. Yeah, so I can stop ducking. Sleep tight.
Nighty night.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the mess hall via this door.
What's that?
Yeah. Don't worry. He is down for the count. Sleeping like a baby. And as for this thing...
Sleeping like a baby.
As for that thing, fuck off. Better get you out of sight. Let's put you over here. Yeah, like you said at the start of the game, no mercy.
Yeah.
So he was about to have dinner.
And got a bullet in the head instead. Poor bastard.
Let's get this guy out of the way as well, because there's usually someone who comes up the stairs and goes back down. And I'm going to pay attention this time when I leave this room to make sure I don't get spotted. See?
Right.
God, look at the mess they left. What a waste of fruit.
I know.
Alright, he's going to go back down those stairs. Alright, he's buggered off. Yeah, it's just medium difficulty. Whoa, drift.
Oh, careful. Yes.
Yeah, give me a second, my controller's drifting quite badly for some reason.
I hate that so much.
I don't know why it's doing it. It was working perfectly fine a second ago.
Reminds me of the Joy-Con drift with the Switch.
Yeah.
And, Hajigity Demon attack that.
Alright, I'm gonna hide in the locker. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Shit, is he gonna... Yeah, that getting spotted there. Not trying to sound like Darkside Phil, but that was not my fault.
You're okay. Apparently, him playing this is even worse.
Oh yeah, I've seen him play this. Oh yeah, I've seen Darkside Phil play this game. He is awful. Worse at it than it was. He was worse at it than he was at Metal Gear Solid 3, if you can believe it.
Yeah, I heard it. Again, I heard it was worse.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here until they go away. The only time where I'll admit a screw up there was not my fault, because the hardware decided to say, haha, screw you.
The whole Joy-Con drift with the brained up. It was the perfect Nintendo roast. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think you were cool. I'm like, oh, right in the childhood.
Alright, wait for the big guys in the armor to piss off. Right. And the other guard, he's over at the other side of the hall. I'm gonna wait till he passes the locker. Okay. Man, that was in that.
Yeah.
Alright, seems to be working okay now. Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Good.
See if that rations respawned. Nope, it's not. Just give this guy a quick shuggle, see if he's got anything on him. Yeah, there's a very Scottish word. When you're shaking something, shuggle it. Give it a shuggle.
Ah.
Nope, he's got nothing on him.
Yeah, I'd agree, Wolf.
Right, so we've been spotted twice. One time was my fault, and the other time wasn't my fault because of this fucking controller.
I still can't believe someone like DSP has a wife.
Freeze.
Yeah, well.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, see, since he's already given me my dog tag, he's already given me his dog tag. He's not giving me anything when he shakes. Cheeky baby.
Nice ass, baby.
What, Vice City? Nice ass, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nice ass, baby. Dicks. You're all dicks.
Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
I know. Am I so out of touch?
No, it's the children who are wrong.
Freeze.
You're out of touch.
Okay, just gonna head this way quickly before we proceed further down the ship, because there is a ration here and I'm gonna go pick it up. Because there's another quote-unquote boss slayer in this tanker chapter. More like a mini-boss, but can't hurt to have some rations. Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Another thing as well, I'm gonna... If you take a photo of this, if you take a photo of like something lewd, you get a funny reaction from Otacon when you send the photos.
Oh.
Good.
And Snake says it's good too, apparently. Yeah, so we'll keep that for later. Oh, that guy woke up quick. Then again, I only knocked him out, I didn't trank him. Yeah, speaking of bosses.
Raven.
Oh.
Yeah, remember the big guy with the minigun?
Yep.
Snake, that shadow,
It's him. No doubt about it.
but Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
And it's just an action figure of him. Well, what do you expect? He got pretty much decimated by a bunch of ravens in the first game.
Yeah. Oh, can I keep it?
Come here, you. I said come here. Right. Come on, you. Nothing in here. Sorry about that. Here. Go back in. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddy. Wait for him to turn around. Just gotta be careful here.
Freeze.
Let's see if this guy's got anything good on him. Oh, M9 bullets. Thank God, I needed some.
Huh.
So why he's carrying bullets for a tranquilizer gun, I don't know. Oh, there's rations over here. Yoink. How do I use rations? I don't fucking know how to use rations. You hold down L2 and press X over the ration. That's literally all you do. You literally pressed every button except L2.
The guy's a moron. They've got the whole suppressor. How do I... the suppressors from MGS3?
Oh yeah, you use X or circle button to just unequip them and equip them. Easy.
Yeah, I know.
Don't mind me, buddy.
Freeze.
Sleep tight. Nope, you didn't miss anything. Oh, we're talking about Darkside Phil, if that to your wondering.
Yeah.
Repair
Like-
of the entranceway to the engine room.
Like he
on the
literally
port
did not know
side
how to
is
use
complete.
rations.
We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port
Right, hold on, I'm
side.
just gonna hide in here and wait till he turns around because he's gonna walk around this small room. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you call Otacon while you're in a locker.
Huh.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
Freeze.
Right, now that he's dealt with.
Good.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place.
Trading
If
card
you
worth
touch
500
that,
bucks?
the
Jeez.
explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Yeah, I shot one of them
That's
earlier.
the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's
No, I was gonna go up and give it a
knockout
cuddle,
rounds won't
Otacon.
work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
No, Otacon, I was going to give the boxes a cuddle. Alright. That's one. Two. And three. Now we're deep into the holds of the ship.
Oh boy.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Whatever you say, Colonel Volgan. Thank you. Yeah, same voice actor.
I see. As we're near the heart of the ship, I suppose going to the boiler room is part of a mission in the game.
What? What do you mean?
You know, going to the boiler room. You know, it's one of the heart of the ship.
No.
Nah. I love boiler rooms.
Oh, my rations are full.
Freeze.
Yeah, let that be a lesson not to listen to music while on duty, asshat. Let's see if he's got anything on him.
Nothing to report.
Yeah, where do you think I got the joke? I got it from this game.
I get it.
Yeah, this guy is half asleep.
Nothing to report.
Which I don't blame him. It looks boring as hell down here.
And the only thing disturbing for my sleep is McDonald's. And for you, oh my god, is that a Meryl in a bikini?
I believe in my version, though, I said carry on through the vents.
Yeah.
Carry on through the vents. All right.
Oh my god, is that Meryl in a bikini?
All right, we're coming up to the last quote-unquote boss of the tanker part. It's more of a mini-boss, really.
Sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Yeah, when I say mini-boss, it's basically just a barrage of soldiers to take down.
Got it.
Well, that stun grenade did jack shit. Let's try the next one. I think I knocked one of them out.
One down.
These guys know what they're doing.
I'll give him that.
If only the Russian army was this competent nowadays.
Oh, seriously.
Oh, alright, it's fine.
You sure it's fine?
Sorry, it was doing that drifting again. I have to get a new PS3 controller if this keeps up. I do have a spare one somewhere, but I don't think it's charged.
goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Hello, Ocelot.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear
Good way to
Ray as
impose a
countermeasure
different
to
time
these
limit
pirate
depending on the
attacks.
difficulty.
The only thing that
Yeah.
can stand
Altering
up to
parts of the
Metal Gear
speech.
is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, do you recognize the voice of the Commandant?
With Ray, The hundreds, if not
Is that Phil?
thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world.
Kevin Michael Richardson?
Yep.
The blind rush to
Okay, it's Kevin Michael Richardson.
contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and
Recognize that voice anywhere.
Oh yeah, he's got a very distinctive voice.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike
Take it
capability.
easy here.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
Well, yeah, if every country's got a Metal Gear, I assume Finland would have one too.
I love Kevin Michael Richardson.
From a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears
It's
obsolete.
doing that drifting again. Hold on. I'm going to turn this controller off and activate my spare. Make it sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck there.
Oh god.
I've got the USB cable here, so even if it's not charged, I can still use it. Alright.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will
Okay,
mean
apparently
a
the
new
spare's
world
even
order,
worse.
And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
No, not the system. Jesus.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just going to have to deal with the one that's got slight drift rather than this one that doesn't seem to want to work at all. I can deal with the slight drift rather than, well, whatever the hell the controller was doing there.
Is it a wired one or no?
Wireless.
Ah.
Right, let's go. Again, I can deal with a slight drift from this one.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you...
Ah, shit! Because I was too busy dealing with controllers, I forgot they turned around there.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
Respond.
Oh, ha ha.
Snake! Snake!
It is too loud.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes
Okay,
closer
hold on,
to
I'm
home
just
than you
gonna...
think, gentlemen. Always bear that in
Just stay
mind.
crouched.
There.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
There we go.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world
Did I
order.
like MOP A New Generation? Yeah, I like the movie, but I've not really seen the series.
Love the movie. Don't really care for the series.
You're all familiar with the shadow.
Believe me, I tried watching. I was so bored.
Anyway.
The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that.
Oh yeah, because this is a repeat playthrough. The Marines there are standing in their underwear.
Okay.
Don't ask me, ask Kojima.
But damn, those boys got the cake.
The only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature. There's the program that
Yeah, sometimes Ocelot will react if you, Ocelot, Otacon will react if you take a picture of one of the soldiers in their underwear.
It is a fact.
They got the cake, though.
Alright, let's get these photos deposited before I take photos of Metal Gear.
It's a new game plus, Wushi. That's why they're in their underwear.
Yeah, it's a repeat profile. It's a little Easter egg if you do a repeat
moments
profile.
From you, Snake? The first image is... Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Pervert.
The next image is... Hey, this is the Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something?
All these little details in such an old game.
The next one's... Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? Next up is... It needs to be a little more clear. What we need is top-notch quality
What,
here.
a picture of that soldier's ass needs to be top-notch quality?
So, what's the last one gonna be? Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people.
Oh, hey, Vin.
We need...
Hey, Vin.
Alright, let's skip all this and just get the photos.
Policy are attempting to derail our own raid project.
Been a while, Vin.
Promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
They're not going to turn around.
Her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Shit! Of course I had to graze him just so slightly. Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different.
Oh, the previous photos are already there. So I just need one of one of the Marines insignia.
The uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Alright, let's try that again.
It is a
without
fact
grazing his
players
shoulder.
in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But
There we
I
go.
promise you that they will not succeed. You must be tense.
Good.
Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
They're stretching. I'll just hide here till they stop.
Right. Left. Front. Right. Up.
Well, he is tucked away in a little corner, Wishy, so makes sense they wouldn't see him. But also, a lot of AI in Metal Gear games seem to have tunnel vision.
Like, hey, can I play Simon Says?
I did that when I was in cadets, neck stretching, because when you're standing on parade for a long time, it can be straining on your body.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Yeah, you either stand at attention, which is standing straight, or standing at ease with your hands behind your back and your feet apart.
Amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected.
Right, we've got the photos. Let's get them deposited. Oh yeah, like that.
Oh my god, giving Mr. Bean soldier commands.
Reminds me of that one episode. I wonder if they were actual soldiers and they were struggling not to laugh in that clip. I'll show you that clip later. It's funny as hell.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. What's next? Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, last one's coming up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Metal Gear Ray, huh?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood?
I hear Philomar's Walla voice.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
And the mindfuckery begins.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
Oh, great.
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
The birth of Liquid Ocelot.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies.
No, he wasn't.
But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
I think Big Boss was in his 30s when Les Enfants Terribles began.
Yeah. I'd say so.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Otacon, we have a problem.
Snake! Snake! Love how the Metal Gear has a rudder.
Yeah, because you can use it underwater.
Yeah.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
The story wasn't that different pre 2001. There were just a couple of differences.
Okay, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold.
Yeah, I'd
yes,
say so.
of course, Mr. President.
Liquid, you son of a bitch.
That was the that was the prologue. The tanker
Wow.
chapter. Now we're on to the main meat of the game with Raiden.
Yes.
Oh, shut up! Just because you want to gawk at him.
Insert rules of nature here.
Nope, we're not quite at that bit yet with Raiden.
Even so.
Yeah, the only part that was really changed because of 9/11 was near the end of the game, a big structure crashes into Manhattan, and there was also a shot of someone getting stabbed with an American flag. But that's about it. Anyway.
Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in a
Hi,
oil
Quentin
tanker full
Flynn.
of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
You know, when I was a kid, because of the color scheme and the name of the facility, I thought it was associated with the Shell Petroleum Company.
Oh.
You know, the Shell Company in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Senator Armstrong would be chilling somewhere if Metal Gear Rising was canon, but as far as I'm aware, it's not.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
That's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right.
This is all
I'll
sounding
contact
familiar.
you if anything changes.
Yep.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Colonel Campbell sounds weird in this game.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology.
I like it.
Product of fiber optics research.
I loved him in Smash
The
Bros.
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Actually, good news, Wolf. Quentin Flynn is getting work. He's back as Conan in the new revived Bleach.
Yeah, he got cleared because it was found out what was the allegations against him were bullshit.
Yeah. So yeah, Quentin Flynn is getting work. He's in the Bleach reboot.
All right, hold on. Just need to check down here.
Not really a reboot, but continuation.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Yeah, I know how to swim.
Yeah, we got it.
Just going down here because there's thermal goggles at the bottom.
Not a reboot, then a continuation.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting at the bottom of the facility with a pool of water next to us. That looks familiar.
Yep.
Just gonna crawl through here because there's some rations over here.
Well, a continuation to where the series left off, Wolf.
Yeah, so it's just a new series, new season.
Yeah, a new season, basically. Because Bleach was in hiatus for, like, nearly a decade, I think.
Don't they look lovely? Sea lice. Yeah, they consume the crude oil, so that's why there's so many of them. Anyway, I think there's another ration in here. Which one is that again? Here it is. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I finished the tanker part surprisingly quickly. I forgot how short it was.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Which happened to a lot of former Soviet military after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Yeah, you should watch Dragon Ball Z Kai Wolf. That's a lot shorter. Cuts out a lot of the filler.
It does.
And the English dub's a lot better. Looks like they had a tussle with someone.
There's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Sonadow radar.
The Sonadow radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah, the Galukovich mercenaries are basically the enemies of this game. Though in the plant chapter, they seem to have more modern equipment. They have AN-94s and they have updated camouflage, which in 2001 was standard for the Russian army.
Huh.
What have they got on them? What?
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Really? AN-94s don't use 7.62? I thought all standard Russian weapons used that. What do they use? 5.56? Or... Oh. Bless you.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's do this very painless login of the node. Very simple. Just put your hand on the screen. Oh, sorry, did I say painless? I meant extremely painful. Oh yeah, my friend Stewie was playing the game in this last profile. I was showing him the ropes. I gotta put my own name back on. There we are. 7th of December. Nationality UK. Got ya. Oh, yeah, that's my name. Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane!
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it
All
in
too
VR.
well.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Oh,
Given the circumstances,
you can hear the
you're
thoughts if
free
you
to
press
do
the
what you
R2
see
button.
fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Yeah.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Definitely
Yes, sir.
not.
All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary
real.
save frequency is 140.96.
Get real.
I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Not April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Oh, Rose. One of the most polarizing characters in the entire series.
Shit, they're regaining consciousness.
Shit. But yeah, Rose, you either really love her or really hate her.
Yeah, there's no middle ground.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
This is familiar.
Yeah, Rose is a very polarizing character.
Secure the
Okay, good. Yeah, some of the random thought quotes were timed perfectly. You remember what day tomorrow is? Not a chance.
Oh god.
The
Hello.
call themselves Sons of
I
Liberty.
knew this was coming.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of
Roll
the
credits.
leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Yeah, what I said earlier when I said I knew this was coming, I was joking last night with Nicole saying, you're just going to gawk at Raiden the whole time, aren't you?
No! Yes.
Out of the way, flying rats.
Mine, 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 mine.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Joy.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Those Russian accents are so bad.
I know.
But in a way, that's what kind of makes the Golukovich mercenaries a unique antagonist.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
There we go.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it.
Yeah. Chris, he's talking as if it's those old Protect and Survive adverts the UK made in the 70s. If someone dies while being kept in your fallout room, move the body to another room in the house.
He reminds me of the constant calls at Alphys in Undertale when you're in the Hotlands.
Maybe that was the joke.
When you're in the core.
Maybe that's the joke Undertale made.
It's like, oh my god, Alphys, shut up!
Nothing in there. Just gonna give the lockers over here a quick check. Ah, food.
Ooh, num-nums.
Nothing in here. Right, let's go check the node. I don't think I sound like Paul eating Wishy, but thanks. Log into the node at the strut. Did you say nerd? Not nerd. Node. Oh. Right, he wants us to go to strut A first. Strut B, but I'm going to head to strut F first.
Yes, Colonel.
Shut up, for Christ's sake!
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV.
Yes, I know.
If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while.
If I had any
Try
chaff.
to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wow,
Wait a second.
I didn't know
I
that,
just
Colonel.
intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your
Terminator
retrieval
2?
is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Yeah, as Stewie says in the chat. Oi, Colonel, wheesht! Wheesht is a very Scottish phrase for telling someone to shut up. Wheesht.
It's like, wow, Colonel, I didn't know that. And you know, last I checked, the sky is blue.
Right, hold on, I'm just gonna wait. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna wait for that cipher to go lower again.
In other news, water wet.
Because I don't have any weapons on me at all, so it's a case of just waiting for the cipher to lower itself. There we go. Okay. Now we just quietly run past it.
Ooh, a drone. Must be my Amazon package.
Ugh.
Nothing here.
What's this guy up to? Alright. The reason I came to Strut F first is because there's an M9 here.
Oh God, Vin, don't remind me. Hey, listen!
I think I'd rather listen to the Colonel's constant calls than listen to that all day. Alright, let's head for Strut B now that I've got a weapon. Though it's useless against the cipher, so again, it's just a case of waiting for it to lower itself down.
Yeah, even when you play the game multiple times, Navi still interrupts you. It's like, I know, Navi!
Right, easy.
Wait, why I say Navi? I mean Navi. Like, I know, Navi!
I'm pretty sure it's Navi.
Well, Navi for navigator.
Shit! Yeah, sure. Alright, let's head for Strut B.
But yeah, it's Navi for navigator.
Alright, I thought it was Navi.
That's what I thought too, but like, oh wait, navigator, ha 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 ha.
Sleep tight.
Oh, I got one for first pranking the Russians. Don't let the Finns bite.
Don't let the Finns snipe. Alright, they're taken care of. Now Strut B. You gotta be careful though.
I still wish in Hetalia, Russia gets a PTSD flashback anytime he talks to Finland.
Jesus, what happened here?
Oh, God.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
Are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. Has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Sure.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
I was like that the first time I gave blood, a bit lightheaded.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
A SOCOM. Probably the one he picked up in Shadow Moses.
Come in, Alpha Zero.
Huh.
Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Well.
DC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Yeah, this isn't part of the mindfuck. He's exactly who you think he is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go log into that note. Then get the
also, Phil Lamar's vamp, my god.
Yeah, he's creepy, isn't he?
Like, holy shit. Phil Lamar's like one of my all-time favorite voice actors. He's so versatile.
These poor seals didn't stand a chance.
His best role will always be Samurai Jack.
He's asleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
Yeah, well, that's a bomb. We'll come back to that later.
Whoa, Wolf, you met Phil? Lucky.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
We're past 16 minutes.
Yeah, the streams don't always have to be
Jack,
just 2
do
hours
you
dead
remember
on.
what day tomorrow is?
I know.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How
You're beginning
important?
to get on my
Important
nerves.
enough. And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then you met Nicole over at HarmonyCon. Forgot about that.
Damn it. I was hoping it would fall forward.
Oh well.
Alright, we'll leave it at that for tonight.
Alrighty.
We finished the whole tanker chapter and we got a small chunk of the plant chapter done. Not bad.
That was awesome.
So what do you think of Metal Gear Solid 2 so far?
I love it.
Alright, anything to say before we sign off?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright folks, thanks for tuning in and stay tuned next week for the finale of Terminator Resistance. So see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.